Hey, what's up, YouTube? As you can see, it's 7:27. Today is Monday, July 16th. My name is Jahan Canty. I'm on a change. Not necessarily a change. It's just something that I've been wanting to do for basically my entire life. And the thing that gets me is because I haven't been in a position to do so, which is, help others. I mean, I've, helped, people every now and again when I was able to, get them food from the market or give them a couple dollars from the outside, when they're out on the street, talking to them, giving them advice, making them food and bringing it to them, like either while I'm on my lunch break or whatever, giving them clothes that I had, that I no longer wore, or I just, I have clothes and I have a roof over my head, so I would just take items from out of my closet and give it to them, socks, clothes, sneakers, shirts, just clothes, period. When I worked at Subway, I was a store manager, and I just took it upon myself to give the homeless people a meal at least once a day. I let them pick whatever it is that they wanted on the menu, and it just feels good. I feel like it's a calling for me. Like, I feel like God is telling me this is your job. But again, like I said, I wasn't able to, whether it be me losing a job or losing my place, or I suffer from bipolar and anxiety and PTSD and stuff. Like, sometimes I go through my own stuff, and which holds me back. But I'm back. I'm better than ever, and I feel good. And I feel like as long as I do what I need, take the necessary steps in order to keep me healthy, mentally, physically, and spiritually, any and everything is possible. And watching these videos are so motivating, and they're so just like self-rewarding just by watching other people help others. Because I feel like once you reach a certain platform, God gives you, He put you on his pedestal for a reason. He put money in your hand, in your pocket, for a reason. He gave you a better life for a reason. Not for you to be selfish with it, but for you to give back. And I feel like that's something that, we as people need to realize, that, you don't get on this platform, or you don't become famous, or, you're not an actress or an actor just because, it's just for you. It's for you to get your life together. And once you get your life together, then that's when you are to give back. And even if you don't have your life completely all the way together, it's okay, because you're still able to help more than you actually realize. Just stopping and talking to a person can change their day. And I've witnessed that just by saying hi or good morning to someone. Like, people aren't used to that anymore. It's like, we don't talk to each other anymore. Or, giving them a bag of chips or water, or, something. You don't know if they'd eaten, the entire day, or if they had a drink of water or whatever. It's unfortunate that, I can't, bring them in the house and let them take a shower or whatnot, whatever. But I just want to get to the point where, as though I'm able to, like, for a couple nights, put them in, a motel, hotel, whatever, buy some clothes. My long-term goal is to have my own foundation, and as well as, I want to save up and have like a non-profit organization where I house the homeless. I help them, assist them, have like a resource center and, a daycare center, and just basically, just so they won't have to struggle on the outside world with their children. And, I was just talking about it with my fiance, so, it's just things that I'm working on my head, and I'm trying to take the proper steps that's necessary in order for me to get to that point, because I just can't wait. Like, I've given back, fed the homeless a couple different times, and it feels amazing. Like, I don't feel, happy doing anything else, like, manual labor, forklift driving, all that stuff that I did, cashier, store manager, whatever my title was at a job. Like, unless I'm truly helping somebody in a situation, it doesn't feel right. Like, I don't feel like I should be doing those type of things. Like, I feel like my job solely should just be me continuously helping people in any way possible. Yes, it feels good, if you're a cashier or whatever, you're able to assist a customer, get them in and out and make them feel special, yada, 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 and that's cool. You get to, being a store manager, you get to help other people by, hiring them, training them, and so on and so on. That's nice, and, but, a lot of these jobs that I had are warehouse jobs. And it's like closed-minded people. Like, they don't, some people want to talk, some people don't want to talk. But that's not me. That's not me helping anyone. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely want to, like, help, like, make life-changing, situations actually happen. Like, I want to be able to one day buy someone a house or rent someone a room or something like that, whatever, where I'm actually helping them, I want to help their livelihood. I want them to be able to be in a better headspace, and I know what it's like to not have, and it's pretty tough at times, especially when you don't have the support of anyone. It's like lonely out there when you're homeless, and when you're just less fortunate than the others. No one's any better than anyone, because at any given time, just as God gave you what you have, if you're not grateful enough, you're not appreciative enough, if you're not doing what God has or is telling you to do, which is help other people, then God will take your gift away. He will take exactly what he gave to you so easily. Or sometimes it's not just as easy, but once you get it, it's very easy to keep it. But he will take it away. It's just, I just can't wait. Like, I hope, somebody could read this, and I'm not sure about, the GoFundMe, sorry if I'm stuttering, how that really works. But I'm going to try to figure it out and see how it works, and see what, write up something, and hopefully people will actually help. And then I can post videos, and let you guys see actually what the money is really going to. I don't need to lie about anything. Like, I've been homeless myself, and, I've been house to house, and, I've seen a lot of different things. I come from, Chester, PA, where if you know Philadelphia, it's actually 10 times worse than Philadelphia because it's a lot smaller. I no longer reside in there, but, it still struggles. You have to see people, scrolling up and down my timeline. It's a bunch of RIPs and, all that kind of stuff. But I just want to see how many people are willing to help. How many people are willing to make a difference in someone else's life, even if you've never met the person. Like, well, I can admit, like, when I was a child, I was thinking childishly, but I think it was solely, I know it was solely because, it was what my friends were doing, making fun of people, but at the same time, I still, even at, 13, 14 years old, like, I still, come out of my pocket. If I had my last $2, I wouldn't think twice about it. I would just give it to someone. But I want to do something different, because you can just hand somebody money. You can always hand somebody money, but there's no thought in it. There's no care in giving someone money. That's just here, get out of my face, get out of my way. I want to actually, do things like take people shopping and, make them feel good and pretty for themselves, even if it's just for a day. I would try my best to reach out to shelters if they are willing to, go to a shelter, or like I said, I want to, try to, home someone at least, for a couple nights to a week, in that case, then we can work on finding like a room we can rent out. They can rent it and stay in, and I can help fund, just as long as they're doing what they're doing, trying to obtain a job, and I can help them get their social security card and their birth certificate and so on and so on. Not a lot of people really, I don't want to say not a lot of people really watch my videos. People really don't watch my videos. I know I don't upload a lot, and I'm going to try my best to upload as much as possible. I don't know what I should make my titles, to be. I know you have to make it clickbait in order for people to really want to check it out and listen to it. But I'm a real, genuine, real person. There's no fraud in me. You know, I've been, like I said, I've been through a lot of different things, and I feel like that's one post, that's one video that I'll leave for, like, you know, maybe next month or whenever I feel it's appropriate to, you know, let out, because I'm still dealing with a lot of issues with some of those things, and letting people go, and realizing that those people, you know, will never change and stuff like that, whatever. But, you know, but like I said, I'm in a better place, and my thinking is completely different. I'm on a completely different, you know, level, and I've learned so much, and I became a better person, and I'm still working on myself. But at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, the only thing I think about is helping people. I mean, because when I was in my situations, I would have wanted people to help me, and granted, some people did help me, but, you know, them helping me was really them actually wanting something from me when I was struggling myself. And, you know, but, you know, that's just the way life goes. So if you're truly a fan of helping people, if it's really something that you feel like, you know, it's in your heart, and you can't control it, and you can't say no to people, I mean, you have to realize that it's fine to not be able to say no, you know, a lot of times, to the ones who are actually in need. You sometimes set yourself up by dealing with people continuously, and you know that they don't need you, you know that they're using you, and you know you're being used. Sometimes in the beginning you may not, but then you are aware of the signs and you shut them out. But those aren't the people who are worthy of you helping, because those are the people who are actually keep taking from you, and then you know, be either back in the same place or in a place that you've never been before. So, you know, help those who really are in need. You know, don't help the people who are already up, because those people who are already up are very selfish, and they should be helping the people who are at their lowest point of life. But I just want to say God bless. Thank you for whomever may read this or listen to it. It's greatly appreciated. Yes, I do talk fast. Yes, I do talk a lot. You will hear me. You will hear me talk a lot. And honestly, the real reason why I am pointing and focusing this camera on the laptop is solely because my hair is a mess. I just want to be honest with you. Yeah. Anyway, have a good day. Good night. Good evening. Whatever you want to call it. Just be blessed and realize that life could be way worse. You know? So sometimes in life you can't focus on the negative. Sometimes in life you have to focus on the positive in a situation, because you may not be where you want to be, but you're where you need to be. You may not have what you want, but you have what you need. You know, just think about those things. Let it ponder your mind. And help someone. Shake someone's hand. Hug someone. Tell someone that you love them. Say hi to a person. Say good morning to a person. Say good afternoon to a person. Look at a person and smile, and just watch the, like, I'm sorry, I keep talking, but I came encounter with a couple different people, and they were, like, actually, like, really mean. I mean, even at me sometimes, you know, sometimes I be in moods, and I look, like, a lot of times people perceive me as to be some, like, maybe a mean person, because I don't smile a lot. But when I do smile, then they're like, oh, there's that smile, you know. I get that a lot. It's like sometimes I'm aware of how my facial expressions are, like, or not my facial expression, but just how my face looks. And I, you know, inside I know I'm okay, but people on the outside are looking at me like, this girl, you know, something's really wrong with her. And I had a couple people, you know, say, smile, you know, it's all right, you know, relax. And I'm just, you know, I smile, and I'm like, no, I'm okay, you know. And then, you know, I've had people who actually, you know, when I've been in a, you know, not okay mood, and they smiled at me, or they said hello or good morning to me, and I'm just like, like, it feels good to be spoken to, like, even if you don't know the people. But be kind to people, love one another. Like I said, remember that life could be way worse. I'm not sure of any situation that people are actually in. If I can help in any way, or if you ever need anybody to talk to, you can, you know, hit me up and let me know. You know, I don't have a problem with reaching out to people and, you know, saying those type of things. I do it a lot. But, yeah. Again, have a good night, good evening, whatever you want to call it. All right.